Alright guys, so long time ago I reacted to Arcane, and that was my first proper introduction to the League of Legends universe with its characters. And recently I had a video where I went through the entire roster of characters in League of Legends. There's a lot, by the way. I didn't know that before I made the video. And I gave my first impressions in a form of smash or pass. And that went all right. But generally, the reason I've been getting into this is because 2XKO, which is the first time I've ever said the name out loud, is a game that is coming out that is a fighting game. I am a fighting game fan, and I do like my fair share bit of fighting games. I don't play every fighting game that comes out, but this one looks pretty interesting, and it's based on characters that I've been curious about for a while. I always knew League of Legends had a lot of characters, and I've always seen them around places. So now this is finally my first time actually getting properly into a game that is owned by... Wait, who makes League of Legends? I'm starting to actually realize I don't know who they are. Does it actually say? I have no clue. I have no clue. I'm sure I'll get familiar with them eventually. But yeah, Riot Games. That's who it is. Okay, I just realized. I was like, it's the same dudes that make Arcane. Not Arcane. What's the shooter called? Valorant. There it is. Same people that make Valorant. And that's another game that I've also never gone into. Actually, to be fair, nothing Riot Games, apart from the card game, but I don't pay attention to the characters, I've ever actually gone into. So this will be cool. But anyways, what we're here for today is Illaoi. I believe that's how I pronounce her name. The Kraken Priestess, who is a character that is getting introduced to 2XKO. Right now, I think we have 4 characters. We have Echo, Yasui, I forgot her name, the Nine Tails lady, and the Axe dude. Already forgot their names, but that's fine. This is why we're doing this, so I get more familiar with them. So let's see what Illaoi is like. This is a 6-minute video. Didn't think the trailer was going to be that long, but it's a gameplay trailer, so we're going to see some stuff. Very curious to see how that turns out. Let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright.
Life is motion, not peace.
I like the I like the motion in the art style here. Nice hit string. Oh, the tentacles. There's some juggling here. Okay, tag in. Look at the juggling. Sheesh. Oh, wait. One of the tentacles went away when they got it. Okay. I don't know if that's a grab or a special. Okay, this is a special. What the hell? That's kind of cool. Okay. Cool. Not as flashy as some other fighting games, but it's got its own style for sure.
Game designer on 2XKO, here to give you an update on the latest addition to our roster. A champion who will be available to play for the very first time at this year's EVO Japan, Illaoi, the Kraken Priestess.
That's a shame. It's a shame I'm not going to get a chance, but I
As
love her
the great
design.
Kraken, Illaoi's faith demands that she take control of her own destiny by always moving forward. She wields a golden totem to test the will of her opponents and summon tentacles to fight by her side.
Yeah, the tentacles, I didn't expect it to be so, like, such a big
overwhelms enemies
part of
with
her.
pressure as unyielding as her faith. She's
a big
all
part
about
of her
landing
kit.
big hits and dealing big damage.
It's almost
then,
like,
using tentacles to lock her opponent down and combo out of control.
Yeah, it's not like a puppet. It's
Her kit revolves around summoning.
yeah,
and
they stay on the field.
First, she can use
and you
any
get
of
free
her
hits
S2
in.
specials to spawn a tentacle. Then, she can use any of her S1 specials
she go up to 3?
to trigger a tentacle follow-up attack, as long as her opponent is within that tentacle's splash zone.
That's cool.
Even if her opponent isn't in range, Illaoi can use certain moves to teleport the nearest tentacle to them.
That's interesting.
She can also use Prayer of Motion or Prayer in Stagnation to activate tentacles.
Oh, they can grab.
While tentacles are an important part of Illaoi's kit, she's not a puppet character.
Yeah,
We didn't want it to
that's what
feel
I was
like her
noticing.
tentacles were doing all the fighting for her.
I was like, she's definitely not a puppet
Instead, they're
character.
like
She hits
rewards
hard.
that Illaoi can earn by playing
Yeah,
well.
she's got some
It
heavy
means
hits.
always staying in motion and taking smart risks to take control of the game.
Okay. Yeah, this is going in the corner. It's
Illaoi
like,
can also lose tentacles if her opponent hits them.
I guess
In which
so.
case,
Yeah, that makes
Illaoi can
sense.
still do big damage, but she does lose access to
That's
some
where
of her
you'd want to
strongest
get
neutral
in.
options.
That's fair. Yeah.
This means she'll have to take more risks or use an assist to
Yeah.
engage her opponent.
That
which isn't
it
ideal.
is a bit of a
In
risky one
development,
playing
there was a lot of
neutral
debate
with
around how tentacles
her.
should work. Should they be a true extension of Illaoi?
Hmm.
Should they be completely independent of her? Both of these options
Seems
felt
like they're
very
more
sink or swim.
independent.
So we opted for a more balanced route, where Illaoi can activate tentacles without making direct contact with an opponent,
Hmm.
but that opponent still has counterplay against them.
Well, yeah. I mean, all you gotta
Beyond
do
her
is
tentacles,
just
we wanted
involve the
Illaoi's
hit
kit
mechanic,
to
right?
capture her
Make it so
incredible
they can get
size,
destroyed.
strength, and momentum. And her supers are no exception. With her S1 super,
Okay.
crashing waves, Illaoi picks up her opponent, swings them overhead,
Okay.
and slams them into the ground twice.
One looks like he was an
She
aerial.
already
I don't
has
know
a
if that was
tentacle
just a
up.
command
Holding
grab
S1
or.
will reposition it so that she can stay on the offense after her super ends.
All right.
Her S2 super, Wrath
this-
of Nagakeboro,
is this the grab?
summons giant tentacles that
No.
smack the ground around them.
This is cool.
It also
All right.
turns any tentacles
I
that
thought
were
that
already
one summoned
active
3.
into giant tentacles
Oh.
and leaves one behind.
So the
after it
range
ends.
is longer.
It can be an extremely impressive
They also disappear
move,
when you go
but
off screen.
If Illaoi or her duo is hit at any point during the super, her tentacles will disappear. So it's safest to use against an opponent who's knocked down.
Okay. It's a
Finally,
combo extender.
Illaoi's ultimate, Test
Sort
of
of.
Spirit, sends her opponent's soul to the depths,
Okay.
where
So
they'll come face to face with Nagakeboros.
maybe it was a command grab.
We love the idea of Illaoi smacking the spirit out of her opponent and beating it up as an homage to her kid in League. Test of Spirit is a mid-range move with super fast startup, which makes it great for ending combos as a whiff punish
Well,
or
yeah.
for hitting an assist that's far away.
I mean, yeah.
It's also
That's
invincible on
that's
startup,
pretty obvious.
making it a powerful reversal.
Okay. That's
Illaoi's
pretty good to
capable on
know.
her own, but her powerful assists
Okay.
make her an equally formidable tag partner. Her back
Yeah,
assist is a long-range
honestly,
tentacle
I
strike, same as her
feel
S1
like she'd be
special.
better
If there's
to
already a
have
tentacle in range of her
tagging in
opponent, it'll perform
than.
its
But
usual
I guess
follow-up
most of these characters are. But I guess
Illaoi's
like Darius,
forward
for
assist is
example,
the
you
same
can
as her
have him
S2
on the field
special.
for a while.
On its own, the assist is great for controlling mid-range, but using handshake tag immediately afterwards
Yeah.
lets Illaoi swap in
It's
and use
powerful
the
if you
tentacle
bring
she
her
just
in.
created to
Yeah.
keep the pressure on.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like what
When
she
she's
shines
not
the
on
most
screen,
when you do handshake
Illaoi's
tag.
tentacles stick around to offer her teammates an extra offensive support. Even when she's KO'd, Illaoi can use Last Stand to activate Wrath of Nagakeboros and send the opponent to
Coordination
Tentacle
is
City.
really important here. In
When
this,
choosing
in
a
this
tag
one.
partner for Illaoi,
With this
remember
character
she
here.
wants to back opponents into a corner, but getting them there might
Darius
be
is
risky.
fast.
Illaoi's ideal tag partner is someone with strong neutral and high mobility who can make space for Illaoi to engage.
Echo? I don't know. I'm not too sure actually based on
Ari is a prime example.
who's left in the
her
roster.
speed and long range allow her to catch opponents that Illaoi can't always pin down. Her assists also
Ari?
help Illaoi
Oh,
extend
okay.
combos or convert a defensive tag into big damage.
Ori felt more like a mix-up kind of character,
Again,
but I guess not.
Illaoi will be available to play at
Maybe
this
that
year's
is Echo.
Evo
Echo is a
Japan,
mix-up.
along with Echo, Ari, Darius, and Yasuo.
Nice.
If you're attending,
this, look
try
at
it out
this.
with or against your friends, and let us know what you think.
Look at this, boys! Oh my God! That's what I'm saying. I feel like with Darius, she could do some
Otherwise,
mad
you can
damage.
still sign up for at-home playtests happening later this year, and follow us on social for all future Illaoi updates. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
That was fun. All right, let's do a quick breakdown of the gameplay we did see. Just that beginning bit. I think the beginning bit is kind of important here because there was some things that she explained basically everything. There's just one thing here I'm kind of curious about. Let me get it to 1080. One thing I'm a little curious about, which was this grab she had. Okay, so she's got her, her hits. Again, there's a lot of risk to some of her stuff. There's a lot of commitment to her hits. So you can definitely, if you have fast buttons, you can definitely get a hit in and break her momentum, which I guess also shows with her tentacles too. Same mechanics. So here, okay, yeah. This is the benefit of like tagging her in, right? You get those those juggles because if you get a hit confirm and you get a tag in, you could do a lot of stuff with her. But she needs to get that hit confirm, which is kind of important. Which goes for every character, but especially with her, I think it's pretty vital with her kit. Okay, what is that? That is a command grab. That is 100% a command grab. Or is it an aerial follow-up? Like, that is... And it smacks down into the tentacle. And this is her level 3. See, that's what I was wondering. Because I saw that, and I wasn't sure if it was like a level 1 going into a level 3. But yeah. Huh. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's Illaoi. I think she's pretty cool. She's pretty sick. Let me know down below what you guys thought about her. I enjoyed it. I'm excited to see what else they add to the roster. I'm not sure when the game will come out, but yeah, let me know down below what you guys think about Illaoi. And also what you think about the other characters so far that we've seen in the roster. That could be Yasuo, that could be Darius, Ari, Echo. Can't remember if there's any others. I think that just makes 5 now. So again, I don't know how many characters are going to add into the roster. So far it's 5. Normally with fighting games, it's somewhere around 20. But again, with the pace we're going at, I'm not too sure. To be fair though, a lot of it was beta stuff, so I'm pretty certain they'll get characters out a bit faster from here on out. But release date, I don't know. I think if I had to guess, maybe a 2026 release date. That would be nice. I think 2025 seems a bit optimistic. I know we're not even halfway through 2024, so some people would be like, well, 2025 is definitely possible. I mean, it depends. It depends on how they feel about the game so far. If they feel ready to like bring out this stuff, then fair enough. You know, all they got to do is add the characters. But again, adding characters, you got to then add their mechanics and stuff. And especially with Riot Games, they definitely have I guess a tendency to like have games with a lot of, you know, a continuous roster that continues to build and build and build. This is not really a game that is meant to have a sequel, if you know what I mean, which a lot of fighting games kind of just end up doing. It's like, okay, you have your Street Fighter, then you have Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3, or your Tekken 7, 8, whatever, you know what I mean? Because here you have to think, well, now we have to balance, and eventually we might have 40 characters, 50 characters, so it's going to take longer for their characters to come out. Much like a team fighter like Valorant, you're gonna have a lot of you know, instead of agents, you're gonna have a lot of champions that, you know, they probably want to make sure they have a good baseline to work with. So again, that's all my theory. I would say 2026 is not a bad shout, but I would like to be wrong, and if I am wrong, I hope it's earlier. But I'm excited for this game. If you guys are excited as well, please like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a good day, take care, peace, and goodbye.